What happened in the Math Hoffa interview?
Shout out to Hoffa, shout out to Heineken, shout out to them. I mean, in his aspect, and Hoffa, he's a battle rapper guy. Mm-hmm. So I'm a fan of the guy, you know what I mean? And they said that I was being disrespectful, but I didn't feel like that. I felt like, in a way, they was being disrespectful because some of the questions that they asked me, and it was cool. And it's like, if the interview don't go out, I got Vlad. It's all good. I move on. I don't wake up with grudges or feel no way because I know it's the industry. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just like, just keep it moving to the next thing. Just work.
Right. I talked to him afterwards after you mentioned it to me. And, I spoke to him before having this conversation to make sure it was okay, to talk about what he mentioned.
Listen, it's his platform.
It's his platform, right.
He could do whatever he want to do.
Exactly.
My whole thing is I'm just mad. I went a little bit. You go to Harlem, you give him 2 hours of your time when I could have been getting ready for the Emmys. Like, I do big things, and I don't try to be braggadocious because one guy on the show felt like I was bragging. But when you at a point when you happy, you just happy. Everybody's not going to like me. It's cool. I'm not mad. I felt like one dude on the show kind of didn't like me because he said I was bragging and glorifying. But I do stuff for the kids. I do stuff for the community, and I came to the middle of the hood, jury on, Maybach, because it's not like, it's in the middle of the hood, and I was there, and anything could happen. So, that was just my point of it. But if he felt like I got disrespectful on the show, my bad, and, that's his platform, and, I've grown. I'm not going to beef with a nigga over his platform. It's not a big deal,
I mean, from what he said, and he spoke respectfully about you as well, but he said that there are certain times in the interview where you were like, man, I'm done with this. I'm taking off my, to take my mic off.
Yeah, but that's
whatever.
entertainment, though. That's, Hoffa's a real nigga. Look, Hoffa's a real nigga. So I felt like we was in the hood. It felt good. We was in a barbershop. So I felt like it was like a barbershop kind of argument. So hopefully he let the episode come out. But honestly, I love Math Hoffa. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of, the Sue Surfs and the Loaded Lux and the DNAs and all the battle niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like it was just like another day in the office for Hoffa. But, it's his platform and he's a little calm on there. And, maybe he just don't want that on his platform. And shout to Hoffa. And shout to his show. And,
Yeah. I mean, I've been on his show. He's been on mine. Right. And we spoke about it. I personally think he should put it out, but it's really up to him.
I think he should put it out because it was raw. We just was, everybody was in their feelings. We was drinking that Branson again. Shout out to 50. I told you that Branson is very strong. I don't know what's in it, but we was drinking the Branson again and,